Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a video to show you a little bit on how to navigate the Google Classroom page and talk a little bit about Oregon Trail. Now today marks the very first day back of school from spring break. I will post a video tomorrow, I promise, so that you can see myself, but for now all I have is my phone so that I can show you my school computer. So let's talk about Google Classroom first. This is what I see. I don't really know what you see on your side, but I assume it's very similar to this. And this is under classwork. Now, if I go to Miss T's 4th grade, St. Matthew, there's our class code. Here is I guess some of you have already commented some things. I did not know that, but I will look at those. Connor says, I miss my friends. I know you guys all miss each other. This is the feed. I still kind of need to learn how to use this, you guys. I'm sorry, but this is all new for me and you. I am sorry, Elena. We all miss you. But this is the stream. This is kind of like a Facebook feed. I'm sure you all have seen Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Pinterest where there's a feed. And so this is kind of telling you the main things. I will pretty much eliminate everything just so that you guys can see an announcement. Every day there will be a main announcement for the day. So this is what the very first thing I would like you to read. After this, you would go to classwork to see what you need to do for the day. Every day, I will post. So this one says April 1st, and then there will be a morning prayer, a question of the day, and then in order, the assignments that I would like you to do. Then, tomorrow, there would be April 2nd with the same routine, morning prayer, except it'll say Thursday, and then question of the day, and then assessments. And I'll list everything that I would like you to do today. Now, let's talk about the first thing, morning prayer. This has Mrs. Lindell. She took a video at home and she posted it of the morning prayer that we usually would have had at school. The question of the day. Now, you can absolutely read all of the directions, but please know that every single day you will be asked a question of the day. And I need you to respond to this question every single day by 10 a.m. Yes, you have to wake up. You can't sleep until noon. You have to wake up so that you start your school day. Now, you can do this at 10 a.m. and the rest of your stuff you can do all day. It doesn't matter when you turn in the rest of your assignments as long as it's turned in by the end of the day for these guys. But for this, the question of the day, it needs to be turned in at 10 a.m. every day. That will be our attendance. I will mark you as present for doing the question of the day. If you don't do the question of the day, then you'll be marked absent. And then if you do it after 10 a.m., you will be marked tardy. So for this one, it says, tell me one thing you did over spring break that brought you joy. And my response was, some of you always ask me about video games. Well, I got the new Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch, and I played it all week. I did. I really did. But it's a childhood game for me, and I quite enjoyed it. Okay, so that's the first two things. Let's talk about the next one. Oh, I do see, by the way, when you guys get this done. See, someone already did this. But this is for tomorrow morning, so I'll have to remove that. But assignment, this is the first assignment that you'll be working on. Now, I want to show you a button. So see how it's kind of like small, and you have to use this guy right here to show the whole thing, or you use your fancy fingers if you have a finger thing like I do, and you can scroll it, or go all the way up where it says classwork, go to the side, and it should say April 1st, 2020. Go ahead and click on that. Now everything is going to be in complete order with all the directions. So we did the question of the day. Let's take a look at the second one. This is using your Oregon Trail folder. Now everyone at home has a folder, and it looks like this. Inside your folder, you have lots of things in here. I put these on the outside because it took me too long to stuff all your folders. So please put those in your folders. That's where they belong. What you'll need to do is decorate this cover. Go ahead and read the directions on your own. When you are done decorating, I want you to click right here where it says Oregon Trail Identities. This is where I will start talking about Oregon Trail. So we will be playing a mock game using a huge map. I will show you, it's rolled up. There's my kitty. Here's the huge map, and it is of the Oregon Trail. I will post it on my wall in my house later so that you guys can see your game. Here, you guys can meet my little friend. There's Missy, you guys all care about her. So you guys all will have an identity, and that will be kind of who you are throughout the game. Now you will still go by your real name, even if Julian's name is Jesse, he will still go by Julian. He will write Julian in all his assignments, but when he's playing the game, when we're playing the game and you're making decisions in the game, you might want to consider your family. So you have siblings, you have a mom, a dad, here's what animals you have. In your siblings, it says brother, Clarence, 6. That means Clarence is 6 years old. Brother, Norm, is 12 years old. Sister, 4 years old. And that's how they are for all of them. So some of them I didn't write sister or brother, but here's Albert Jr. That would be a boy, and Albert is 12 years old. Isaac, you have a brother named Albert. And what you will do with this information is you will take this and you will copy it somewhere on this folder. So if you want to use the top section up here, you can, and put in your identity and write my Oregon Trail identity. Or you could open it up and put it somewhere on the brown spot if you use a black marker or pen so it shows up. Okay, let's look at the next thing. So that is the first assignment. The next one is Oregon Trail. You are going to write a paper about your identity. This means you will make up a whole paper on your identity. You will open your journals at home and write one full page. Yes, one full page. You need to be creative. It should be 1 or 2 paragraphs or just one huge paragraph. And you could write about your story. You could say, my name is Peter and I am from Iowa, and Iowa is really far away, and I live on a farm, and I live in a small house, and it has 1 bedroom, and we work really, really hard. We farm potatoes. You can make up whatever you want. It's totally up to you. What is your character? This is your time to make up stories. You guys are really good at making up stories all day in school. You should be able to do this. Now, on this second assignment, there's a Google Earth. That's because I want you to look at where your state or even a different country is from. Some of you aren't even from the United States. So let's take a look. There's a video that I made using my phone again that shows you how to use Google Earth. So if you've never used Google Earth, go ahead and click on that before you try using Google Earth. Next is a math assignment. You guys have this in your Oregon Trail folder. But when you're done using that, I want you to click on this. You'll have to read all the directions. You have to read all of it. Even if it says, okay, now start doing it here, you need to finish reading because it might tell you to do other things. So when you're done writing on the hard copy, you need to click this button and it will take you to a document. This is where you are going to fill this out using your keyboard. So cooking gear. Oh, I might want, one of those. Okay. And that's 20 pounds. So over here, I have to write 20. Now I can't write on this because you guys have to. So I have to delete that. But then you scroll down. And the last one is a reading reflection. We do this every day. This will be what you read for 30 minutes at home, and then you'll write a reading reflection. But instead of writing it in your journals, you're going to type it. So you press this button, and it takes you to this sheet, and you'll have to write the title of your book, the author, how many pages you read, and your star rating. You guys should know what star rating is 5 stars for wow, I was really engaged with my book, or 1 star like, no, I was pretty distracted. Okay, and that is it for today. You guys are going to do great. Take your time. I know this is all new. This is new for me. This is new for you. But you guys are going to do awesome.